In this video, we're going to take a look at creating a dynamic set. And to do that, I'm going to go to state. And actually, let me start to build something. So I'm going to build a map with state. And we've all seen this. If I drag, let's see if I can find it, sales on color, I could kind of see how we're doing. And what I want to do, so let me kind of explain to you what I want to do, and then we'll go ahead and build it. I want to build a set that utilizes customer penetration. And so I have customer name, and I could drop customer name on the label, and where am I? And then I can change that from, I don't want to see everyone's names, but to a count, and I can see the number of customers now in each of my states. But if I want to dynamically determine a set for customer penetration. If customer penetration exceeds a certain amount, then it's in the set, and if it's below that amount, it's out of the set, for example. Or what states have the top 3 or 5 or 10 are in the top 10 of customer penetration, or the bottom 10, whatever it might be. I can create a set, and by doing this dynamically, that means as the superstore business continues, and as whatever the threshold we might include in this particular set, let's say it's 150. If, let's say, I'm looking real closely, if Arizona, which has 100 customers right now, if we focus on Arizona, and and in a year Arizona has 175 customers, unique customers, then they would be included in the high penetration set, and no longer in the low penetration set. So that's an example of how a dynamic set will work. But let's go ahead and create this set, and I'm going to go to the state dimension, because that's the dimension I want to use to look for customer penetration. So I'm going to state. I'm choosing create, and I'm choosing set. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. First of all, I'm going to call this state customer penetration. So I can create a top. I could use the create a top dynamic set, and I could do it by field, right? So I could say I want to see the top 10 states that have the top 10 customers, right? And I could click OK. And now what I could do is, whoops, let's get that out. Let's take, let's just do this. Let's just add this to the label for right now. And you can see what is in and what's out. What states are in the top 10. And maybe a better way to do this would be to just stick it in the filter and just see which states are in the top 10, and there they are. Those are my the states with the 10 highest, the 10 highest customer penetration rates. Now, if I wanted to change this, I could change this real quickly. If I wanted to, instead of looking at the top 10, I want to look at the bottom 10. Now there are the 10 states with the least number of customers. Okay, we could also do it differently. So state customer penetration. Let's go ahead and edit this set. Instead of creating a top, let's go ahead and get rid of that. I could create a condition, right? So I could go to customer name, and I could do the same count, but now I could say where it's greater than or equal to 150. And now I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've eliminated 2 of the states. So these are all of the states that have a customer penetration greater than 150. So those are the different ways in which you can create and again use a dynamic filter using either conditions, and again you could write formulas too. I'm not going to show you each and every variation here, or top. So we've now done that and developed customer concentration.